What is going on, and welcome back. Man, as you can see, or hopefully you can see, I am in the GT500. Yes, I'm about to test drive the GT500 to make sure that the other problem that we had with it is fixed. So man, so we get two things in one video. We see if I fix the problem, which I'll explain later, and I get my first drive ever in a GT500. Y'all, so I'm cruising down the road in the GT500. The first thing I notice is the transmission. It has got a really tight shift pattern. Like, I didn't even know if I was in gear or not. When I shifted a second, I had to slowly ease out the clutch to make sure that I was in gear. But man, that's the first thing I noticed. Very tight H pattern. I like that. That is really cool. So that would make your shifts really quick in this car, I would think, or help to do that. That's first impression. So yeah, but it rides nice. It's got a firm suspension, I can tell that. Man, it's a cool car. First time in a GT500. I've never been in one. Well, I've never driven one. This is the first one. I've been in, golly, what, one other one, I think, and that was Speed Addict 731. That's when he had his white one not too long ago. I did get to ride in that car. But yeah, first driving a GT500. I can't get too crazy. This is not my car. I would like to feel a little bit of the power, get a little taste of it. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. But I need to test the cruise control, so I'm actually going to do that now. Let's see, I think it's on. I pushed the on button and it is set. So the cruise is working now. Basically what the problem was is the cruise kept kicking off when you'd hit a bump. So I don't know, this road's not too bumpy, but I'm gonna see if it kicks off at all. And then they did tell me that one other time, or maybe it happened a couple times, that they noticed the brake lights were on the rear of the car. So there was a bump there. We're still in cruise control. So what I did, and I'll throw up a couple pictures here, what I did to resolve that issue was I took a look at the brake switch. I removed it from the car, made sure that it was working properly, and it appeared to be working properly. I used a multimeter to check it. I just pushed in the clutch, so that kicked off the cruise control, so that is good. And we'll go up this other road here, I think. Let's see, where do I want to go? Yeah, we'll have to go up this other road and turn around. So anyway, what was I saying? So I took the switch off and tested it, like I said, with the multimeter. Everything tested good. So put the switch back on and check the brake lights first. I wanted to see how it would do turning the brake lights on. So it ended up that I barely had to push the brake pedal. I mean, like barely. I could just tippy tap it with my fingertip and the brake lights would come on. I was like, well, that switch has got a little bit of play in it before it actually, I don't know what you want to call it, the actuator or the little lever, I don't know what you want to call it. I can't even think right now, but there was a little play before that firmed up, and right at that spot where it firms up, that's where that switch will make or break. So it was basically sitting at that point, and you could barely just tap on that brake pedal and the lights would flicker, the lights would come on. So I think that's what was happening, is basically when cruising down the road, you'd hit a bump, it would kind of vibrate that pedal and make that switch and kick the cruise control off. So that's what I'm going to attempt to recreate today. I'm not going to go very far with the car. This is not my car, like I said. I'm a little nervous about that, but not going to go too far, but I'm going to try to see if I can go over some little bumps. I don't even like going over bumps in my car, but I got to try to go over a few bumps and see if I can recreate it. If I cannot recreate the issue, then it should be resolved. So we'll see what happens. I'll just keep filming, and if anything exciting happens, then you'll get to see it. So it sucks because the weather lately has been, oh my gosh, it's been raining every day. So right now it's even starting to sprinkle. I didn't want to drive the car in the rain for obvious reasons, but they want to pick it up, and I need to make sure that it is good to go. So I need to drive it. So it's not really raining that bad. It's just kind of sprinkling. Man, I can't get used to this gearbox. It is so tight feeling. It's crazy. That's wild. Man, that is awesome. That is nuts. Railroad tracks. All right, so we're cruising along, and I'm gonna try to find a couple bumps here. Man, I hate to ride this car over bumps, I'm telling you. Man. See any bumpity-bumpities around here? What got going on? This road is smooth, man. Oh, how am I gonna try to recreate the issue if I got no bumps? Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. Come on, just give me a couple of them. I don't want a bunch of them. Just give me a couple bumps. I do want to see if it'll kick off, because I hope I fixed the problem. So basically, let me tell you about the fix. What I did, there's no bumps there. I thought there were. But what I did to remedy the problem, on the brake pedal itself, there is a flag or a tab, whatever you want to call it, piece of metal coming off there that pushes against that switch. So basically, when you push the brake in, it comes off that switch and actuates the brake lights, disengages the cruise control, stuff like that. So what I did to try to remedy the situation, since it was right there at that make break point, is I actually massaged that flag or that tab forward some to push in the plunger, and that's the word I was trying to think of earlier, was plunger. Push in the plunger a little more so it wouldn't be sitting on that right at that point. So I did test it out, and it actually took effort, hand effort, before I could just tippy tap it with my fingertip, honestly, and the brake lights would come on. Now I would have to actually push the pedal with my hand. I was watching the rear brakes to get them to come on. So I think we've got the issue resolved. We're going over some little bumps and nothing. It's still in cruise control. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just kind of lightly tap my foot on the brake pedal and see if I can get it to kick off that way. So let's see, giving it some nice little taps, actually more of a tap than what I was doing with my fingertips, so that's good news. So yeah, that's good there. And there, it just kicked off. Sweet. So I think we got the issue resolved. We will find out when they drive the car. I'll just have them let me know. If it does kick off again, then probably tell them bring it back, and let's see if we can fix it. But I think this is it. I think that's the fix for it. Man, I do want to kind of drive this car fast, but it's not mine. I want to hear that blower whine, because I know these cars are notorious for that blower whine. Man, I really want to hear it. I don't know, maybe we can get just a little taste of it here. I don't know. Like I said, not my car. I don't want to get too crazy. I barely gave it any gas. I don't want to do I don't want to do it, man. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, but man, what a cool car. What an awesome car. And it was really, really cool for me to be able to work on it, for my friends to trust me with a GT500. It means a lot to me. So yeah, and I think we got the problem resolved. So good job there. Let me pat myself on the back. And yeah, we're gonna pull it back in the shop, and actually I think they are going to be on their way over to pick it up. So we're gonna put it in the shop there and wait for their arrival. I don't know, maybe we can get a little more content with this car later on. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. I'm not gonna bug them to use their car, but it would be cool to bring you a little more content on this car to the channel. Most definitely, it'd be extremely cool. So anyway, looks like everything is resolved with the car, so that is awesome. That is cool, and pretty stoked about that. So we're gonna end this one here. It was really cool driving a GT500 for the first time ever in my entire life. So it was cool. Hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we'll see you on the next one.